Bode's firefighting struggles were highlighted in Fire Country Season 3, Episode 13, but the unexpected death at the end of the episode dealt a serious blow to another character, potentially reversing all of their growth. Edgewater firefighters have found Fire Country Season 3 to be especially difficult. Between Gabriela having to restore her hard-won reputation as a firefighter after fleeing on a call in Fire Country Season 3, Episode 8, and Bode becoming one and enduring a challenging training and even more challenging first days on the job, both faced significant obstacles at work. Although Bode and Gabriela's journey was fraught with difficulties, Fire Country Season 3 saw other difficult events as well. The Leons, and Vince in particular, had to deal with the death of their father Walter after his diagnosis, but Eve also had to deal with reconciling with her family and Francine, and Manny had to find a purpose after his death presented him with a challenge he believed he had already conquered. In Fire Country Season 3, Episode 13, Birch's death puts the latter's growth at risk, particularly considering Manny and Birch's past. As demonstrated in Fire Country Season 3, Episode 10 and Episode 13, Manny fought hard to keep Birch sober. Even though Manny may have been upset about Birch's decision to consume Pruno at work, he refused to blame Birch after Eve found out about the illegal alcohol, believing that Birch should have taken responsibility for his error. Birch and Manny's fellow inmate firefighters were upset with Birch because they would all be written up if he didn't confess. However, Birch was motivated to own up to his mistake and get sober by Manny's speech. Despite Birch's dislike of Manny, there was no denying Manny's influence on Birch. Although Birch listened to Manny, he didn't trust him and was concerned that receiving treatment in the prison medical facility would have jeopardized his sobriety. Although Birch's death could have been avoided had he gotten medical help sooner, Manny felt responsible for Birch's passing because he didn't insist that Birch visit the infirmary sooner in order to maintain his sobriety. Eve and Manny will unavoidably be affected by Birch's passing, but Manny may suffer more harm as a result of his insistence on treating Birch's illness at the camp. In Fire Country Season 3, Manny's journey was not exactly simple. Even though he was glad to be back at 3 Rock rather than face jail time for punching Luke Leon in front of the governor, Manny's return to 3 Rock meant that he made the same mistakes he had made in the past, which led to his incarceration once more. Manny's self-pity over not having a purpose at 3 Rock was exacerbated by the fact that he spent the majority of Fire Country Season 3 without speaking to Gabriela. Manny made Birch's passing seem like a stain on him as a leader by encouraging Cole to control his temper and Birch to act morally. In Fire Country Season 3, Manny reverted to his previous role by assuming a more leadership role within 3 Rock. He became first saw and encouraged the inmates to be honorable, celebrating the opportunity 3 Rock provided them all. Since Manny likely feels he should have protected Birch, his death felt like a stain on his leadership because he encouraged Cole to let go of his anger and Birch to act morally. Manny will only suffer and have a worse time at 3 Rock in Fire Country if he is no longer a leader.